Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all the Akyam across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and truth. And Shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and do the best to please Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. So yeah, man, I just wanted to jump in this article. I saw this article passing by. Also another article. You got like Douwe Bob, which is a Dutch music artist. He's not nothing special, but it's beautiful. He don't wanna perform. He went off stage before a small head football, a soccer team. So he just left the stage. He refused to play for them because they said some things. You know what they've been doing because like a couple of months ago, you had these Maccabees players, and that's also a thing. They had a case against them. They were busy with a case against them, of basically to investigate like what happened because they only got like a few people who beat those small heads. Only a few of those people went in court, but these Maccabees, these smallheads, they went out scotch-free. And they said that they wanted to look the images because these Maccabees, that soccer team from the smallheads, it's Israelis. So they started, with riots and all that, and shouting all kinds of things. But the Moroccans from Holland, they were not taking it. They were singing songs about the Palestinian children. There are no children in the neighborhood anymore because they burned the schools down and stuff like that. But the Moroccans, they beat them down. And of course, the small heads, everybody will, the government want to protect the so small heads, which is against prophecy because prophecy said if the real children of Israel are going to be in Israel, nobody even going to think to do something against them, Not even the neighbor countries around about them that they're going to do anything. And if you look at Iran, they hit them on some beautiful, crucial places, which they keep out of the media, But it's funny. So this music artist, he just went off stage, But like I said, these small heads, these Maccabi supporters, they basically started to rioting and all that, but then they get beaten down and then they want to play the victim card, what they always do, then they are the victim, They had even like the Marechaussee, they had to escort them to the plane, That's also how afraid they were. And that's also a thing, the scriptures are showing us very clear that when the real children of Israel is going to be in Israel, we're going to dwell there with confidence, Nobody's going to do anything against us, Those are facts. And if you look at these small heads, that it shows you that that's not the case, That is not the case. So let me jump in this article, because I found it really funny, and you had this VVD leader, Yale's colleagues, so-called Turkish female. She could be an Amalekite also, because a lot of these Turks are Amalek, So yeah, she could be an Amalek, a small head also, But she's an ugly, how you said it? Ugly bitch anyway, man. You can see like, outward appearance is ugly even as the inward, Sometimes you have a female that's not really that pretty, but she is pretty from the inside, Then she got still some, how you say that? Something pretty in her, but this one is, she's pure evil, man. It's ugly, stink-ass bitch, man. Probably Amalekite, like I said. So let me jump into the article real quick. Just want to do a short, I saw this article, I'm like, yeah, man, this is hella funny, man. These people, these small heads, everybody's puking. More and more people are starting to puke them out, So VVD leader Yesilgos reacts strongly to Douwe Bob's issue. Ministers are more cautious. Don't judge too quickly. Ministers do not want to pass judgment on the cancelled performance of Douwe Bob in Amsterdam for the time being. VVD leader Dylan Yesil-Gos calls it an example of small-head hatred. Small-head hatred. Of course, pulling the victim card. Meanwhile, they be deleting children and civilians, and like I said, I said in all my videos, I don't give a shit about these Palestinians either, but these smallheads, they been deleting them for fun, fun games. They had like a pickup point when these Palestinians can get some food, and then they just start to shoot at them, or with the tank, throw a tank grenade, at those people, those are the things that they do. So yeah. So why should anybody feel sorry for these demons, So, but her party colleague and Minister of Justice David van Meel wants to know all the facts first. I'm the guardian of the institutions that are investigating. I am not going to anticipate that. Minister of Culture Eppo Bruins says that creative makers make their own assessment. I'm not responsible for every party of artists. The freedom of makers and associations is a fundamental right. Justice Minister David van Meel also refused to pass judgment, but he does advocate leniency and caution. I simply haven't seen all the facts yet, so I'm always very cautious. Certainly, as Minister of Justice, Van Wil said Monday before the start of the Council of Ministers at the Katshuis, singer Douwe Bob left the stage of a smallhead football event in Amsterdam on Sunday, saying he made Zionist statements that they made. That's what it's supposed to be there, standing there. The organization said that there was a misunderstanding, of course, about the meaning of the term Zionism. Yeah. And now, they doing shit, and then there's the misunderstanding, The National Coordinator for Combating Anti-Smallheads, Anti-Systemic. These people, hey man, we're gonna exterminate y'all like insects, man. Can't wait for the time, man, when Yahweh is gonna come back. It's gonna be beautiful, man, on these small heads, man. All the heathens, man, they all gonna suffer, man. Can't wait for that. The coordinator for combating anti-smallheads, anti-systemic, called the singer's decisions worrying. Excluding the smallheads community from cultural expressions is a worrying step. Ooh. Yesil-Gos reacts strongly. VVD leader Dylan Yesil-Gos reacted firstly on her X account. Yesil-Gos wrote, "Children are denied a performance because of who they are, smallheads. That's how common." Yeah. So these children of the smallheads, they get denied a performance, and meanwhile the children of the Palestinians getting murdered by the smallheads, because that's what's going on. That's how common hatred of smallheads has become. Pure hatred in plain sight. Van Wil refused to back up those words on Monday. The minister actually seemed to distance himself from them. He said, "We can conclude that it affected Douwe Bob enormously and the poor children who are the victim of it." Yesil-Gos is not the Minister of Justice, says Van Wil, but he is. That requires a different perspective. I am the guardian of the institution that actually have to determine whether there was an anti-systemic. I am not going to anticipate that. In general, Van Wils notes a tremendous increase in anti-systemic in the Netherlands. Yeah. How come? How shall it come? At a certain point, all these times they were keeping the hand above the head of the smallheads. But, everybody's seeing the shit that they doing. And, how said it? They I said it, acting like beasts, deleting women and children, civilians with no weapons and all that, for fun. So yeah, making war like a video game, deleting them. So yeah, at a certain point, everybody start to see it. You can't go around it. So of course they're gonna spew them out. In general, Van Wiels notes a tremendous increase in anti-systemic in the Netherlands, and it's beautiful, man, because this is, the scriptures prove us that these are not the people, because the scriptures are very clear. Nobody even gonna think to do something against the real children of Israel, and the real children of Israel are the so-called Negros, Latinos, and the so-called Indianos. No, not those imposters that you have there in Israel nowadays. It's good that the people are responding to this, but leave each other whole and do not judge too quickly. And then you can watch the clip, But it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I really enjoy this, man. I really enjoy this. So, let me jump into a scripture. Let me see. The book of Isaiah, chapter 60. Let me see. Let me start this. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 60 verse 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. Well, the air alarm been going off. They had the Iron Dome, couldn't get those intercontinental, this interballistic missiles. This missiles that Iran was shooting at them. The Iron Dome couldn't catch it. People had the small heads were hiding in the bunkers. So yeah, that's it doesn't sound that there is no violence over there. Because that's what the scripture said. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. Meanwhile, it's boom boom Tel Aviv. It's dude made a song about it. Beautiful, man. It's a very ugly song, but the lyrics is beautiful, man. It really had me cracking. Boom boom Tel Aviv. Yeah, man. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. So, is that the case? Well, and capital N to the capital O. That's not the case. Let me see. Let me jump to the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 24. And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel. And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel. So even this artist, this Dao Bob, getting off stage, refusing to play for these small head children, for these little rats, that's already a grieving thorn, a pricking briar. That's something that hurts them already, So the scriptures are very clear. And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel, nor any grieving thorn of all that are round about them. So meanwhile, Iran bombing the shit out of Israel. So so you see that already shows you that they are not the people. Let me see. Nor any grieving thorn of all that are round about them that despise them, and they shall know that I am Yahweh, the Most High. And people don't know about that. They don't know about Yahweh Basham Yoshai, but they're going to find out soon, man. See how these things are evolving, Thus said Yahweh the Most High, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel. So when I shall have gathered the house of Israel. So not flown in by planes and all that shit, And which is also funny is, that's also funny how these small heads are trying to flee the country. They are not allowed to take an airplane to leave the country, so they're jumping on the boat and running to Greece. But you're calling yourself the chosen people, right? It's your land, right? Why are you fleeing your promised land then? Shit's hella funny, man. It's beautiful to see, man. This is I said that this is the matter of fact. Let me jump to Deuteronomy, man. This is Deuteronomy, man, in full play, man. This Deuteronomy in full play. Let me see. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So, and if you go to chapter 28, starting from verse 16 until verse 64, it's all curses, or 68, Salakia, until verse 68, are all curses that being put upon a people, you know, and which is beautiful, because now these curses being jumping on them, you know, also on the other heathens. But this is beautiful. This is their the curse that is currently getting more and more on these small heads. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were evening, and at evening thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. You know, the alarm going up, the air alarm, you know, people sitting in the bunker, you know, hearing explosions, you know, the ground shaking. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So back to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 25. Thus said Yahweh the Most High, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered, and shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen. And that's what we're doing right now, because we keep on praising the names of Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai, you know. Then shall they dwell in their land that I have given to my servant Jacob, and they shall dwell safely therein. Verse 26, Deuteronomy of Salakia, Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 26. And they shall dwell safely therein. Is that going on right now? Hell, H to the A to the double L, no. And they shall dwell safely therein, and shall build houses and plant vineyards. Yeah, they shall dwell with confidence when I have executed judgment upon all those that despise them round about them, and they shall know that I am Yahweh, their power. And they're gonna find out that one soon, man. So yeah, man, just wanted to do a short video. You know, I saw this article, I was really cracking up, like beautiful, man. More and more people start spewing them out, you know, and it hurts them. Things like this hurts them, you know. It's beautiful, man. You know, yeah, you know, and that's it's beautiful to see the fall of our enemy, you know. Really enjoying that. So yeah, man, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching of scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all the Akyam across the earth who are doing this work in sincerity and truth. So with that, I want to say Shalom.